Hello everyone, Laurie Uzi back again. This time is with my joint farm on the Xbox One. It's my old Xbox 360 world I've transferred over, and this is the first thing I've built. And one of the biggest challenges I always had was to build a joint farm. Now in the Xbox 360 world there really wasn't a lot of places to build in it. Number one, it'd be taking up a lot of building space. So on the Xbox One, as I've expanded into the 9 map world, I can create my joint Xbox One. One, it was a challenge. I've always something I always wanted to do. Two, it also has a great purpose. Constant resupply of food. Now this is huge. You don't realise how big this is. Give you an idea how big it is. Just take up here. Go on, call over. That's a huge wheat farm. These are the potatoes. Obviously you've seen the melons and the pumpkins. Then we have carrots, and then we have the sugarcane. Now this took a huge amount of time to do, well over 20 plus hours. I took out, to level the land off, I took out something like 7 double chests of sand. And a huge amount of sand taken out, and then took about 3.5 chests full of dirt to put back in again. I went through over 20 plus diamond shovels. In the diamond holes, I was into the 4th diamond hole just to plant the seeds. This farm is huge. One, if you have a community, and this is a pure survival build. I don't use house options to fly or anything like that. It's pure survival, legit survival. Now, if you have a community and you have 4 or 5 lads, this is a great farm. Your mate might come along here and do that farm, and you might replant it. But when you come to get your carrots, there's none there. But if you have another one there, well, you can always refarm that and replant that. And yeah, mates, there'll be plenty of food there. Now the one key thing is, if you build a farm like this and you have your friends in, you have to get them to replant. Because if you have one friend coming in here taking all this, just harvesting all this stuff and not replanting, to replant all this is easily a couple of hours. Easily. And you really don't want to be a mate coming in just making more work for you, instead of you coming over to do something handy, to go off do something else. And then you'll find yourself, you're having to replant all the stuff he just took up, and then take your own, harvest your own stuff, and then replant your own stuff. So you have to keep on track of your friends that they do replant. This is not finished, I have a huge amount of work to do. This is only part 1. I want to build a farmhouse here. Might build an animal farm down there. I also want to pathways in, put fences around, and light it all up, because I want to make it mod proof. I want to be able to farm through day and night and not be disturbed. Now to give you an idea how big this wheat field is, because this is huge. Now one of the reasons I also built this was because I'd done a video on how to breed villagers. And I done the video in the new TU31 update, and I showed breeding a villager. Now the villager I bred, I traded with. And the second video done on trading with villagers. And he was a lucky villager to get, because he eats up wheat, carrots, potatoes, pumpkins and melons. And at the end of the video I ended up with 4 stacks of emeralds. And then I got the rest of my stock I had around the place back in my Xbox 360 world. And I fed them again, or I should say traded them with him again, and I ended up with something like 10 stacks of emeralds. So basically if I was to stay here constantly farming here, I would have a full chest of emeralds. But yeah, I'd have to put a huge amount of time in farming. Sometimes it can get a bit boring doing repetitive stuff. Now when I was doing this, my head was kind of wrecked at times, because I felt I was getting absolutely nowhere. Especially when you're cleared all the sand out, you're getting nowhere and you're not seeing anything. And it takes a while, and then a couple of times when I was putting this in, I made a mistake. I'd do one of these where that's 5, I'd do one with 6, and then I realised I was wrong. And then I had to go back and start all over again, put that block there, take that out, put that in. And sometimes that was really frustrating. It's because you're doing something so repetitive and your mind just knocks off. And once it knocks off, you have to go back and do it all again. Annoying, but yeah, the end product is well worth it. Again, it's not finished, a huge amount of work. The amount of torches to be put in here, I'm going to use up all my coal stock to do it, but I want a mod proof. I do not want to be farming here, creeper sneak up behind me, and then I'll have a big bang, then I'll have to replace and walk and do everything. I want to be able to farm through day and night, not be disturbed. Especially have 4 or 5 mates, and if you're all farming in here at the same time, instead of having to go to bed all the time, be able to constantly farm and not be disturbed by mobs. Now one, it's a great farm to build for a community if you do have a community world and for all your mates. Again, it will take you a lot of time, but if you have 4 or 5 mates doing it, it won't take you as long It'll take a while, but not as long as it took me doing the majority of this on my own. I had a little bit of help from me son and daughter, which eventually turned out to be no help because they started messing and then had to be kicked out. And that's normal, is what happens with them, they do get kicked out. As I say, we can go mining, there's nothing worse than running out of food. Again, your mate could be stacked up with food, all your mates could be all stacked up with food, and you just go mining with no worries about running short of food. Again, for trading with villagers, if you do get a villager like the one I got, there's no end to the amount of emeralds you can get. I have a fully operational beacon. I put iron in, I use me diamonds up, diamond blocks and gold blocks just to finish the beacon off, which all those can be used to do something. I can make diamond tools, I can railway tracks and all that sort of stuff. So I suppose I will want to start stripping all that out and using it properly. Where emeralds you don't really do a lot with except for trade with villagers, so better to be putting emerald blocks into a fully operational beacon. That emeralds don't really do a lot, where all the stuff that's already in it does. So swap them all around. Now if they find something decent to do with emeralds, I'll probably swap it back around again. Again, it's not finished. Now this is only part one. It's going to be a couple of weeks, I'd say, before I can do the second video on the completion. One on the survival world. I could not be doing videos every day of the week because for me it's totally impossible, especially builds like this, which is completely huge. Which a huge amount of time put in. I could not do it, it'd be impossible. And other people who do it, I haven't got a clue how to do it. It's impossible for me. Because one, I'm going to have to go to finish off the torches. I'm going to have to go mining for more coal, because I am going to run out. But if I want to keep this mob proof and mobs not spawning in it, I'm going to have to light it all up. Big venture. Again, the big venture, like trying to do something unusual with the farm. Again, over here, that's part I just had a look over here. That's my old Xbox 3 world. I exported. A couple of unusual builds in there. Railway track going round. Yeah, so it will be a couple of weeks. I'm trying to be legit. It is legit survival. Survival things do take a long time, but when you get the end product, it's well worth it. So this is my joint Xbox One farm. I suppose it was an achievement I always wanted to do, and I have done. And it's also going to serve a purpose. I'll never eat all of this food, but yeah, it will serve a purpose for trading with villagers, and plus it was a challenge actually to build it. So from Blurry Uzi, and from the view of my joint Xbox One farm, the best of luck, and take care.